candy. It's not a bribe or anything.
I really don't understand what you're trying to ask me. I mean, who would want to ruin Christmas?
We are not in a gazette. Not in a gazette at all. And the reindeers know it too.
Well, I'm now going to say I'm not surprised because I'm not. I've had my suspicions for a long time that something is up.
I've been dressing Big Red and Mrs. Claus for centuries. I've wetted my fingers for them.
It's all baloney. A conspiracy. Someone is stirring the pot, getting all of the elves riled up.
I cannot disclose anything, I'm afraid.
I've been retired from the Christmas elf game for a while now. It may not look it, but I'm nearly 1,000 years old.
This rumor of sabotage seems to go around here every year, doesn't it?
I've been waiting for this day. I knew it. I've always known there was a Grinch in our midst. You have come to the right person. I'm like a ghost elf. No one pays attention to me. Why would they? I'm just a cleaner elf.
I'm just an actor elf. My mind runs away with me. But one thing I do know is that elves believe religions and change is always good. Things always go missing here. And they always turn up. Between going missing and turning up, lies are spread. Rumors have started. People think elves are delightful little creatures, which we are most of the time. But we have dark sides. Elves are easily disgruntled. As head elf of the North Pole, it is my duty to squash any insubordination. It's the legend that's got the elves all sugared up. The legend goes that Santa and Mrs. Claus were once elves themselves. I know, scandalous. But one day, they found the magic red hat, the wooden spoon of power, and the book of candy, which actually hasn't gone missing yet. The legend says that the being who holds all three shall rule over all elves as Santa Supreme. As the story goes, it is believed that one day a new elf will rise up and overthrow Santa and become the new Supreme Santa Claus.
We all live for Christmas. It's essentially our purpose in life. Making toys day in and day out for children all around the world.
Do I think Santa may be a little easy on the kids?
I mean, is there even a naughty list anymore? It seems like you can do absolutely anything and still be on the good list. Like, listen to this. Dear Santa, I want a Nintendo Switch. Steven. No please, no thank you. And guess what? I had to make the Nintendo Switch.
That hat and wooden spoon are always locked up tight when they're not using them. If someone must have took them, they must have been very smart. Forgetful Red and MC, Mrs. Claus, most likely misplaced them. This was of leather in here. Has Shoemaker been in here? I wouldn't believe a word that Ross says. Don't get me wrong, he makes great shoes, but he's as hammered as they come.
My doses of magic flying powder have been halved in this week alone. Something is up. We cannot have Christmas being ruined because of a few stupid, shunned elves. I should not have said that. Santa has not shunned any elves.
I've had things going missing for years. I cannot work correctly if things keep going missing. It's easy for Mrs. Claus to work with her magic spoon. Us elves don't get a magic spoon. Sorry, don't know what happened there. Of course I didn't steal her spoon. I know she needs that to make the reindeers fly and make Santa Claus move super fast. Done everything in the game from candy to toys. But let me tell you this. Santa is a fair boss. It's hard work. The elves of today are just soft. They do not know how good they have it. They think they could run Christmas without Santa, but no, this place would go down the chimney without him. In my day, no one would steal so much as a grain of sugar, but it's beyond belief that someone would have the audacity to steal his hat. And don't even get me started on the wooden spoon.
Being Santa's personal assistant for the past 500 years means I am loyal to him and to him only. I know he has brought you to investigate the elves and try and figure out where the missing item have gone, but... No, I shouldn't say that anymore. It's just Santa and Mrs. Claus have become a little forgetful lately. I'm not saying they might have misled the items themselves, but it's worth looking into. But again, it didn't come from me.
I see things, all sorts of things. I find things as well. All sorts of things. There's divisions in the ranks. Mark my words. The elves are trying to topple Big Red. Do you think it's a coincidence that things are slowly going missing? The end is coming, trust me. If something isn't done, it will be the end of Christmas as we know it. That's why I'm glad to see you here. Something needs to be done, or it will be the end of Christmas as we know it.
I just really enjoy spreading the festive happiness. And let's face it, candy is the best part about Christmas. I don't think anyone here would intentionally do anything to harm Christmas or Santa. Has Santa changed? I suppose, a little bit, but he's been doing this for so long. It's normal, right? Everyone changes. Everyone can get a little grumpy sometimes. Has the moral of the North Pole changed? A little. But in Nakba we will steal Santa's hat, and Mrs. Claus magic wooden spoon, and the reindeer's magic dust? I don't think so.
Things going missing. Things always go missing. And now they're bringing you guys to investigate it. Suppose it must mean something this time. Or could it be the big guy at the top trying to make us work and keep us in line? Some people may say, us toy makers complain the most, but we have it the hardest. There are much more kids in the world than ever before, and less us workers to get the job done. The overall blood pressure of everyone has risen dramatically in the past year. Even Big Red has come for more checkups with me than usual. I mean, he's doing fine for a man his age, but he should really think about retirement.
So if you hear anything, you let me know. I should be the one dealing with this, not you. Mother, with famine's heart, you keep my distance, but you still catch my eye.
Don't say you heard this from me, but the talk around here is that Santa sabotaged himself.
He is a good boss, the best. Please do not say I said anything.
But to answer your question, no, I haven't stolen anything.
The elves love Santa. So do I. We all love Santa.
They all need feeding to the snow monsters.
Anything you need, just let me know. I have access to all areas.
If you want my opinion, I think they've probably just misplaced them. It happens when you're older.
You didn't hear this from me, but there's been a lot of grumbling on the workshop floors. Strikes, this sort of thing.
An elf is Santa Claus? Very strange, very strange. Indeed. And is any elf bright enough? Maybe I am.
Cheers to us ruining Christmas.